Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to solve a 4x4 in under 1 minute. Okay, so before you learn how to solve the 4x4 in under a minute, you need to know how to solve a 4x4. If you don't know the advanced method on a 3x3, I have a whole bunch of advanced algorithms you can use if you just go on my channel and look at the community and then see I have a whole bunch of advanced algorithms on there that you can use. And so I'm going to show you how to do this. So first, I'm going to build the white center, and first you make bars. So I made this bar right here. Now I'm going to make this one and then put it up in here. And now I'm going to make the yellow center. So I'm going to connect these two pieces right here, like that. And then, again, when you put it in the yellow center, you want to turn the top twice and bring it down so you don't destroy the whites. And you should know how to do that. And now I'm going to connect these two. Now I'm going to push this bar out of the way, turn the top twice, and then bring this one back down. And now, instead of solving all the rest of the centers, I'm actually going to solve 3 of the edges for the white cross, but not all 4 of them, and you'll see why in a minute. So I'm going to start with, here is red and white, so I'm going to line these 2 up, and then put them right here so that when I slice them over, it doesn't break any of the centers. And then I'll just line them up like this, slice them over, and then put them down here. And now I'm going to use these 2, green and white, so I'm going to have them like this. And now I need to flip them over because this one is flipped, and so I need to flip it back into its normal position. And it requires a special algorithm to do this. And now you might know this algorithm if you solved 4x4 before, but I'll just show you it anyway, just in case. So it is R, U, R prime, F, R prime, F prime, R. I will show you how to do the algorithm really fast too. So I'm going to show you a few finger tricks for that algorithm. So here it is. R, U, R prime, F, R prime, F prime, R. And I will do it one more time so you can see. So here we go. And then here it is fast. There. Okay, so if you learn those finger tricks, that will be really helpful for speed solving. So now, they're lined up to where I can just slice them over here. And then I'm going to put them right here, because you need to know the color scheme to do this, but green goes right here, because red is right here. And if you look at, here's another 4x4. Red, and then green. So now I'm going to make one more edge, and I'm going to use, here's some orange and white. So I'm going to put this one down here, pair it up because it was not flipped over. Now I'm going to put it right here. And now I need to solve all the rest of the centers, only turning the side that does not have an edge solved on the white side. So this is how I'm going to turn the cube. And that seems like it would slow you down, and it might at first, but then if you practice that, you can get a really fast solve. So I'm going to start with the red center. So I have one red bar right here, and then these 2 are diagonal, so I want to bring this one down, turn it, make sure I only turn this side, and bring it up, and that connects them. And then I can put them in to build the red center. Now for the green center, I have 3 right here and 1 right here. So I'm going to line them up like this and make sure to only turn this side. Now put this one up here, turn the green side and bring it down. And now I'm going to move on to blue and orange. So I'm going to do the same thing with the green. I'm going to line these up like this, put them up in here, turn it, and bring it down. And now I have all the centers solved. And next, I'm going to put the cross edges back in order, and I'm going to solve the rest of the cross. So here's blue and white, and another blue and white, and those are the last ones we have. So I'm going to turn it right here and then line them up like this. Pair them up, and then how I'm going to, because if I put them in here and then slice it back, it breaks the centers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up into the top, like that, slice the centers back, and then put it down here. And now this edge is solved, so I'm going to put it in the top. Next, we are going to keep pairing up edges and putting them in the top. So here's one. These are blue and orange and blue and orange. So I'm going to slice these up here. And when I put it up into the top, I don't just want to replace it with an unsolved edge randomly like that. I want to look at to see if there's any pieces right here that are the same up here. So here is white, here is a yellow and orange and a yellow and orange. So I'm going to replace this edge with this edge. And then slice these two up. And then here is a green and orange and another green and orange. So I'm going to replace this one with this one. And then since this one is flipped over, I'm going to do the flipping algorithm to fix this. And here it is in slow motion. And then slice them back. And now put it up to the top and replace it with the last unsolved edge. Oh, and when I put it up into the top, I want to push a solved edge out of the way so that when I turn it, it puts an unsolved edge there and then knocks this one out of the way. But before I pair this one up, or before I slice this side back, I need to see if there's any pieces that I want paired up together. So I want these two paired up, and I want these two paired up. So if I just flip this edge right here with the flipping algorithm, then I can slice it back and it pairs up these two both at once. Now I'm going to solve the last two edges. So this is the only time when you want them directly across from each other. So I'm going to flip them to where they're like that. Slice them over. Flip them again. Slice them back. And now I can just solve it like a normal 3x3. So, and I have the cross already solved, which is why I like that method. That's called the Yao method. And it's really good for speed solving. So I'm going to pair this F2L pair up. And then pair these two together. And put them in. And then attach these two and put them in. There we go. Okay, so you need to know the parity algorithm to fix something like this. So if you see something like just one edge is flipped, now if there's 0, 2, or 4 edges solved on the yellow cross, then it is not. But if there's 1 or 3 edges, like this one, there's 3, then that is called OLL parity. And it requires a special algorithm to fix. So I'm going to show you the algorithm to fix these two edges. So I'm just going to flip these two over. R prime, U2, L, F2, L prime, F2, R2, U2, R, U2, R prime, U2, F2, R2, F2. Now if I get an OLL case like this, then I'm just going to do F, R prime, F prime, R, and then U, R, U prime, R prime, and that fix that edge. If you get something like this, where it almost looks like an A perm, but then this edge is solved, that is not normal, and that is called parity, and it requires a special algorithm to fix it. So I will show you the parity algorithm. This is called PLL parity, and then I'll show you the algorithm to fix it. So it's R2, U2, R2, UW2, R2, UW2. And now I have a normal case right here. So to do this, I'm just going to do L prime, U prime, L, F, L prime, U prime, L, U, L, F prime, L2, U, L, U. And that is how you solve the 4x4 in 1 minute. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learn how to solve the 4x4 in 1 minute or under, and I will see you in the next video.